Shalom. Call Halimla Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah Bahasham Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, who rule and teach well. And a sincere shalom to 144,001 Now, this lesson is going to be titled, The Lord Controls the Good and the Evil. And by the Lord, I mean who the world ignorantly calls God. His true name is Yahweh, and his only begotten son name is Yahweh Shai. And the 12 tribes of Israel, Yasharallah, consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and a speckled bird that's been scattered among the nations. And the Heavenly Father is sending his prophets, his men, to wake up the elect, all right, and condemn the 2/3 in the heathen. And a big misconception about the Heavenly Father is that he is all good. He's all loving, and there is no evil. But the Heavenly Father is the King of terrors. Let's go to let's start off at the book of Psalms. Let's go to Psalms. This is Psalms, the 78th chapter, and verse 49. He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath, and indignation and trouble by sending evil angels among them. So the Heavenly Father, all right, has sent and controls evil angels, right? And the ultimate evil angel would be what? Satan. So the Heavenly Father controls evil, all right? Because the evil angels, what? Bring judgment upon this place. Give authority. Satan can give authority. Let's get that. Because Satan, what, tempted Yahweh Shai. See if I can get that account. Give me a moment. And before I get that, let's go to Job. This is Job 18 and verse 14. And it reads, His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors. So the Heavenly Father despised the prideful and the wicked. He made the wicked for the day of evil. Esau was created ultimately, all right, to be a whipping stick to the Israelites and have a spread wickedness upon the earth. But ultimately, the final piece for Esau is for his judgment to come. And the Heavenly Father is that king of terrors. All right, let's go to St. Matthew, the 4th chapter, in verse this is verse 8. Again, the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain, and sheweth him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them. And they said unto him, All these things I will give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. So Satan, this is a spiritual demon, Satan, right here, right? He's a powerful, evil left-hand angel offering Yahweh Shai authority in wickedness, though, in wickedness. Now, of course, as we know, Yahweh Shai knew what his goal was. He knew what he had to do, all right? And he was the most powerful man in the flesh to walk amongst the earth. Let's go to Romans 13 and verse 4. For he is the minister of the Most High to thee for good. But if thou do that which is evil, be afraid, for he beareth not the sword in vain. Who is this talking about? This is talking about Esau, Edom. For he is the minister of the Most High, a revenger to execute wrath upon him that doeth evil. So you got to remember that Esau was what? Jacob's twin brother, right? Now, of course, they weren't identical twins, but they were still related because they came from what? Abraham, Isaac, all right? But of course, as we know, the lineage of Esau goes back to Cain and the serpent in the garden. But Esau is still still has spiritual power on the left hand side. He's like a evil angel, so to speak. All right. Esau, the Edomites are quote unquote angelic, man, but in wickedness. These devils are wicked as hell, all hell. Did I already get Job? I think I already did get Job 18. Let me double check. Yep, let's go to Job chapter 2. Where what this is Job chapter 2 is pretty important too. As I already read in Psalms, the Heavenly Father controls the evil angels. But check this out right here. Since I brought up Esau in the left hand, this is Job chapter 2 and verse 1. Again, there was a day when the sons of the Most High came to present themselves before Yahweh. And Satan came also among them to present himself before Yahweh. So what does this mean? First and foremost, that destroys, that debunks that bullshit Christian ideology. Their absolute garbage belief, the Christianity, all right? Not so-called Christians. True Christians are Israelites, only the elect in specific, but Christianity, the religion, man-made religion, they say that Satan was fought against the Heavenly Father and was banned from heaven. That's bullshit, all right? That's 100% bullshit. And Job chapter 2 disproves that. And what else does this prove? That proves that Satan is a son of the Most High. And that's a fact. Satan is an angel, man. He is on the left-hand side of the Heavenly Father. Now, I'm going to get an account of something like this just to prove the point more. Let's go to Second Chronicles 18th chapter. This is Second Chronicles, the 18th chapter. In verse 18. Again, he said, therefore, hear the word of Yahweh. I saw Yahweh sitting upon his throne, and all the host of heaven standing on his right hand and on his left. So what is this going into? The right hand represents righteousness. That's where you got Yahweh Shai, Micah Yalla. All right, you got the angels. All right, the righteous angels. All right, Micah Yalla is it means he's like the Most High. All right, or he is likened to the Most High. All right. Of course, in the English, it will be Michael. He's made mention of in Revelations, Daniel, and disputing the body of Moses, I believe, too, is the accounts of Micah Yalla, a very powerful right-hand angel. So that would be somewhat, that's two examples of the right hand. And then the left hand would be Satan, all right? Evil angels, all right? What people would call demons or whatever else you want to call them. Yeah, man. The Heavenly Father, they're in the heavens, all right? They're immortal, powerful beings. They're not in some underworld bullshit madness. That's madness, man. This verse 19. And Yahweh said, who shall entice Ahab, king of Israel, that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead. Ramoth Gilead. And one spake, saying after this manner, and another saying after that manner. So Yahweh is asking these angels, man, to bring judgment, bring evil to Ahab, man. Then there came out a spirit and stood before Yahweh and said, I will entice him. And Yahweh said unto him, wherewith? And he said, I will go out and be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And Yahweh said, thou shalt entice him, and thou shalt also prevail. Go out and even do so. Now, therefore, behold, Yahweh hath put a lying spirit in the mouth of these prophets, of these thy prophets. And Yahweh has spoken evil against thee. So this is clear-cut proof that there's evil angels, all right, amongst the Heavenly Father and the righteous. Of course, you know, everybody will say that. That's like the default when it comes to speaking about the ones on high, right? But the Heavenly Father has the evil amongst him because the Heavenly Father created evil. There's no such thing of evil without Yahweh, man, the one who created all, who is the so-called black man, all right? Contradictory to popular belief, a Heavenly Father, in specific the Southern Kingdom, some of the Northern Kingdom, they're all the angels, all right? They're all so-called black, all right? Now, all Israelites, even before the scattering, all right, weren't so-called black, all right? The so-called Hispanics and Native Americans wouldn't be identified as so-called black, but they're still a part of the Israelites. And you got black only Israelites. They're bugged the fuck out. All right, they don't have the truth. They're all the Heavenly Father has brought them madness. Now let's go to 1 Samuel, the 26th chapter, in verse 23. Yahweh render to every man his righteousness and as his faithfulness. For Yahweh delivered thee into my hand today, but I will not stretch forth my hand against Yahweh's anointed. So the Heavenly Father sets up people to be righteous, and of course they get afflicted because everybody has went off before. So people, you will get afflicted, but ultimately the Heavenly Father will bless the righteous. And even the Heavenly Father clearly blesses the wicked. All right, the Heavenly Father brings blessings upon whoever he wants, man, because he controls all. You can't tell the Heavenly Father what to do. This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. That's all that needs to be said right there. So the Heavenly Father gave the earth to the wicked. So what does that tell you about what the Heavenly Father can do? And what does that tell you what the Heavenly Father is going to do to his elect, to the Israelites, man, the firstborn? We're going to have so much power, so much authority over the earth. It's going to be never seen before. Ecclesiastes 7:29. Lo, this only have I found, that the Most High hath made man upright, but they have sought out many inventions. So what that's going into is that the Heavenly Father created the Israelites to be on point, all right, to not go off. But through the earth, through what? Ultimately Adam and Eve, starting with Eve, all right, through women, we all die, roughly paraphrasing, through sin, all right. When they got the knowledge, the tree of knowledge, that's where the inventions started coming in, and we went off. And that's all a part of the plan to know good and evil. Let's get that. So this is Genesis 3:5. For the Most High doeth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. So that's the whole point, that Adam went off ultimately, because when Eve went off, it didn't really have any effect, all right? Because the woman is lesser. They're not important in the eyes of the Heavenly Father. But once Adam went off, which who was Yahweh Shai in the reincarnation? Yahweh Shai has been in a regeneration, reincarnation, same thing, right? Tomato, many times. You have Melchizedek, Solomon, Isaac. The list goes on, all right? But that's another topic for another lesson. Now let's end this off right here. Isaiah 45th chapter in verse 7. And I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, do all these things. And of course, if you go into the concordance here for that word right there, it's Yahweh, all right? When you go into the Hebrew, when you really break it down, it's Yahweh. It's not Jehovah. There's no J's in Hebrew, man.